Hi, I'm Marshall Brodeen, and this is my son, Marshall Brodeen Jr. You know, most magic tricks are easy.
Once you know the secret.
And right now, we're going to show you a few of the tricks in the magic set, and then we're going to show you how to perform them.
Let's get started. Here's one of my favorite tricks called the Magic Mystery Box. Open up the box, show the box completely empty, close the front, close the top, and wave your hand over the box, open it up, and there, I just produced a bunny. Again, close the box, open it up, show again that it's completely empty again, close the front, close the back, wave your hand. You won't believe this. A large silk scarf comes right out of the box. It's easy to do. Here's the secret of the Magic Mystery Box. Open up the box. I'm going to show you that there's actually a mirror right here that separates the box in half. And there's a compartment at the top that you can insert the scarf, or you can put any stuffed animal that you might have around the house, and you're ready to go. Show the box is completely empty. Be sure when you put your thumbs in, put them in at the same time. When you're moving them, it looks like you're moving your thumb at the top. It really is a mirror, see? The mirror separates the box. I'm going to close the front, close the top, a little wave of magic, and you've just produced the silk. And I'm going to show you inside the box, there's the back side of the mirror. Whatever can fit in the box you can produce, or you can change a lemon to a lime. In the instructions, there are many different tricks that you can do with the Magic Mystery Box.
Hey, show your magic hat completely empty, nothing inside. And like magic, you made candy appear out of nowhere. Then take your magic hat and throw a little candy inside the hat. And like magic, you got a rabbit. Here's the secret of the candy and rabbit from a hat. Fill the bottom of the hat with candy. Then take this plastic insert and place it down in over the candy. There's a little flap on the side of the plastic insert where you can grab it to release the candy. Take the rabbit, put a piece of plastic thread or a fishing line around the ears, or any kind of a stuffed animal that'll fit in the hat, put it behind the table. Now your audience is in front of you, of course. You show the hat empty, you say, watch, nothing in the hat. When you turn it over, you grab the flip, the candy falls out, and you drop the insert under the table. You set the hat over here, your finger goes in the little piece of thread and puts the rabbit, as you pick it up, hides it as it puts it right inside the hat. Then you grab some candy, pour it in the hat, and you say, look, the rabbit's appeared in the hat. Here's the amazing floating hat. Look, it starts to float away. Oh, wait, you got to grab it before it goes away on you. And now you'll be able to make soda cans appear to float in the air like magic. Here's the secret of the floating hat and the floating soda can. This is a gimmick shaped like a thumb that fits over your thumb, a little suction cup which you insert into the hole on the end of it. Now you have what is called the floating device. If it's a little loose in your hand, put a little paper, maybe tissue paper, it'll make it tighter. Then you take it and you push it against a can, wet the suction cup a little bit, and then it gives the effect of floating in the air. Take any handkerchief and place it in your hand. With the magic vanisher, you make it disappear. Here's the secret. You have a little capsule that's attached to an elastic rubber band that makes it disappear like magic.
Here's one that will really fool them. This is called the die box cage. Take a hat, stick it right here on the table. The die goes into the hat. Show the cage is completely empty. Take the die from the hat, stick it right inside the cage, close the cage, snap the finger, and the die disappears. But wait, it's right here inside the hat. Amazing. Here's the secret of the die box cage. Take any hat, set the hat down. Take the die. There's actually a shell that sits over the die. Insert it over the die. You're ready to stick it inside the hat. Show the cage is completely empty. Angle the cage so the cage is against your hand. Reach into the hat, grab the shell, stick it right inside the box, close the top, snap your finger, turn the cage around, and it looks like it disappeared, but say, wait, it's right here inside the hat. Insert it right inside there, and it's just going over the shell. It's easy to do.
Here's the famous cups and balls. 3 plastic cups and 3 balls. Place a ball on top, it goes right through. Place a second ball on top, it goes to the bottom. Place the third ball on top of 2 cups, and look, they always stay together. Isn't that amazing? Here's the secret of the cups and balls. You actually have 4 balls instead of 3, and 3 solid plastic cups. Now, I'm going to use clear cups that are the same cups, but you can see through them. This way you'll see how it's done. You have a hidden ball in between the top cup and the middle cup. So when you set the cups down, they don't see that ball. When you place a ball on top and you say, look, it went through, it really didn't. It's in that center cup there. Then you take the cup and put it on top of the next ball, put a ball on top, and the second one goes through. Then you again put that ball on top of there and say, I'm going to make it go through 2 cups. You go like that, and they always stay together. Actually, it's hidden right in there. And if you want to, as you set these down, you can just let one ball drop behind your table and show all the 3 cups empty. Here's the amazing drawer box. Watch. Open the box and show it completely empty. Close the box, and like magic, would you like some candy? Here's the secret of the drawer box. You open up the box, there's actually 2 drawers, one inside the other. On the back is a little hole you put your finger in, so when you open the box, it shows it empty. When you take your finger away, it's full of candy. Whenever you show both sides of the box, you can hide the hole by holding both your fingers over it. It's as simple as that. Here's a trick that's a lot of fun. In this bag, I have some suckers. I have a grape one, and, I like lime. And let me see, how about a lemon? Lemon is great. And of course, my favorite one, the orange. I think I'll just take that one home with me. And by the way, I wonder what happened to the rest of them. Okay, here's the secret of the sucker trick. You can use any paper bag you have around the house, and of course the magic suckers. There's actually 2 on either end. You put this in the bag. When you reach in, you hide the one on the bottom. You say there's an orange one, but actually the other one's hidden in your hand, but it looks like one sucker. When you put this back in the bag, you turn it around, and you got the yellow one. When you put the yellow one back in the bag, you turn this around like this, and you come out and say, oh, there's the grape one. And you put that in there, you just turn that around. That's the last one you put in your pocket, which is all 4 suckers going in your pocket, and they wonder where they go. Here's the quarter penetration box. Solid box, place the cover on top. Place a quarter on top of the box. Take a playing card, place it on top, tap it, and the quarter goes right through the solid box. Here's the secret of the trick. You actually have 2 quarters. You place 1 quarter into the inside of the lid and set it on the table. Another quarter and a playing card. Now on the playing card there's a piece of double-faced tape. So what happens is this. You put the cover in the box, you place the quarter on top. You place the playing card on top, you tap it, which knocks the other quarter into the box. The other one stays hidden on the card. You just take the card off and lay it down, show it in the box. Here's a trick that takes a little practice. Start with 1 ball, now you have 2. Make it disappear, and it goes under your table. Now you have 2. Like magic, you have 3. Make it disappear, and it goes under the table. And now, like magic, you have 4. Here's the secret. You actually have 1 ball with a shell that fits over it. To the audience, it looks like 1 ball. With your finger, you bring it right out of the shell to make it look like 2. From the audience, look, you bring that 3rd finger down, you grasp the ball out of the shell, and it comes right up, looks like 2. And then you wave your hand, it goes back into the shell, and you say, look, it's under the table. Then you place it between your 3rd and 4th finger. And again, with that 2nd, 3rd finger, you bring it down, watch closely, and it grabs it and brings it right up. Here's a trick with a little plastic cap. We're going to take 1 quarter, place it in the magic cap, the second one in, the third one, and the fourth one, filling up the cap and placing it inside the hand. Now you close the hand. Now watch closely. I'm going to remove the quarters and then go 1, 2, and 3. And look. Here's the secret of the trick. On the other side of this plastic cap, there's a quarter that's pasted in there with glue, double-faced tape, whatever you choose to use. You set it down like this. You then take the quarters one at a time and you tell them you're going to fill up the cap with the 4 quarters, having the back of this quarter match the back of that quarter. Then after you set it in your hand like this, what you're doing is you're just turning it over, like that. Now when you pick this up, as you leave the quarters right there. As you pick it up, leaving the quarters there, you tilt your hand hiding them. Now they think the quarters are still in there, but you do have the quarters here. Then you go 1, 2, and you just turn it over like that, and the 4 quarters are right there. They don't see the quarter here. Here's a trick that's a lot of fun. Take the little magic rabbit, drop him inside the ring, cover the other ring with a playing card, place the other ring on top, cover the rabbit, snap your fingers, and look, the rabbit mysteriously disappears. Here's the secret of this great trick. You drop the little magic rabbit inside the ring, but what they don't know is on this ring, there's a bottom that matches the card on the table. So when you place it down, you think you're seeing the same card on the table. When you place the card on top of that ring and you take this ring and put it on top, you pick them both up. What you're doing is you're putting that card over the rabbit. So when you take this ring off, it looks like the rabbit's gone, but it's really over here. Then you cover it again, place the ring on top, move it over, and say, look, the rabbit's back again. An amazing trick.